What's going on? It's your girl Deanna Marie coming to kick it with you for a minute right quick. And I'm for real. Like I really don't. Okay. Anyway, so you guys, like, I'm late. I'm really late today. And like, let me tell you why. Like, if it's your first time, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. So, Random Wednesday is about randomness. It's about it's my personality. I just get to be free and get to be me. Hi Ty, how you doing? What's going on? So I get to be me, and just all of my randomness and my random thoughts and my experience. So you guys get to come in and just hear a little bit about my opinion on some things. And and it's nothing personal. Most of it is from me personally, things that has happened to me or that I've gone through that day normally. So yeah, so that's kind of what Random Wednesday is about. So anyways, I'm late. Hi James, how you doing? So I usually come a little bit earlier, but my spirit wasn't right because I was pissed off. I was, and I'm telling you this because I'm always like transparent. So many people get on Facebook and it's just like, that's not who you really are. You know what I'm saying? And so like, I just wanted to be real and me. Hi Laura, how you doing? What's going on? So I'm just like free to be me, and I'm just kind of like that anyway, like in real life. Yes, it's gotten me in a lot of trouble sometimes because people don't like the truth. Ugh. I said it, I did, and I probably say it again because it's the truth. So I just come on here and tell the truth. Hi Fatima, how you doing? What's going on? So today, it was something else I wanted to tell you guys. Hi Liz, what's going on? How you doing? So you can't always go by what you see. So remember I told y'all, like, Y'all know, and when I start getting deep, or when I think I'm getting deep, I mean, what do I know? I mean, right? Except a lot. I know. But I'll take off my glasses, and then it's a wrap because I'm gone. Pretty much there. And so I was having a disagreement today, and I was, like, really pissed off. Like, have y'all been, like, angry to the point where, like, you got to sit down? And because like your heart is beating really fast. I don't know if you're like even admit to yourself that you've ever gotten like that, but I got like that today. And I was just really, really frustrated. Okay. And so I couldn't come on, like normally I'll come on like 4:15, but like I have to be right, because if I'm not right, and it's been times that I wasn't right, and I'm sorry, but then my negative energy permeates the atmosphere, and what I'm saying sometimes, if I'm not right, centered, it'll come off hateful or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I always want, hi Jonathan, how you doing? What's going on? So I always want to, even if I say words that might sting. Hi Anika, how you doing? What's going on? I love you. That's right. I love all y'all, but like when somebody inspire you and stuff, like she inspired me, I'm just like, I gotta give us a little love, a little more, y'all so crazy. So anyway, so I like to be, I really forgot where I was. Y'all know I'm crazy. But so anyway, I was really, really upset earlier today, and if I'm not right, then I'll come on here and I'm not giving y'all love, or I'm giving you negative vibes. You know what I'm saying? And so it can come off like evil, or just not, or cold. You know what I'm saying? You know how we have that side to us. I mean, we all do, but I definitely do. You right? You know what I'm saying? And so I have to be right. So sometimes when I'm late, I've maybe been in a tiff or something like that, and I just need to get my spirit right? So in the middle of this tussle, of this argument, I'm like, that's it. That's what Random Wednesday is about today. Because I have to get something like that's like real life. You know what I'm saying? Like real. Because we go through so many things every single day that we don't stop and realize it's either a new experience or a new feeling or an epiphany that you might have about yourself or somebody else that you're with, or a friendship, or it's so many things that, because we're so busy going, hi Jason, how you doing? It's so many things going on in life that we don't stop. We don't stop and say, oh my goodness, somebody came on my live today that I've never seen on my live. Like, I feel like really good about that. Like, man, it's little things. It's the little things. And so anyway, so I'm in the middle of this argument, and I'm like, oh, that's what it's about. Because this is the deal. I was angry because, you know, she didn't see it the way I saw it. And I'm like kind of getting pissed off. Y'all know sometime how you see something a certain way, and the other person doesn't see it, or other people, and you're like, it only makes sense. Like, it doesn't make sense any other way. Y'all feel me? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's just be real for a second, you know? And the thing is, it makes the most sense because I'm saying it. Duh. And you too. That's how we are, right? Because certain things only make sense. It just only makes sense. To me, but not to everyone else. And I'm about to loop this thing around on so many levels. Y'all gonna be like, whoa, okay. So the deal is, the thing is, it doesn't mean that I'm right, and it doesn't mean that the other person is wrong. What it means is we see things completely different, and we think completely different. And real talk, we do. Like, we really, really do. And this is the deal. Like, sometimes we need to take our times in our relationship. Hi, Steve. How you doing? Thank you, Steve. So we really have to, you guys, Steve, don't be saying stuff. I was in the middle of, you know what I'm saying? You done messed me up. You didn't. I'm just random anyway, so it's fine. So, okay. So, you guys, I really, really forgot. That was really good because I was right to go in. Will somebody remind me really quick, like, what exactly I was saying? Because y'all so crazy. I know it's me. I admitted it. But I was like, oh my God. What was like? I know what I was talking about, but I want to go into that vein that I was about to go in. So that's why I'm like hesitant not to go anywhere else. But anyway, I'll just keep going. Hi, Laura. How you doing? So, okay. Anyway, so we're in this tiff and we see things differently, right? So this is the thing, y'all. Sometimes we move too quickly in relationships. And I had an old friend. I don't know. It's an old friend. And he used to tell me, Deanna, like, chill, like, you move too fast. Like, we're just friends. That's it. But you move too fast. Things have to be organic because it's the little things that you want to learn about the people that's in your life and that you give your time to, you know? And that kind of thing takes time, right? So a lot of times, you know, you see that fine sister, she thick in all the right places like you like her. You see that brother that he doing all the right things and saying all the right things. And you like, man, you know what I'm saying? They really got themselves together, right? Hold on for a second, bruh. Because the thing is, it's not always what you see. And a lot of times you have to take your time to actually really, really get to know someone before you make that commitment. And it's not, I'm not just saying any kind of relationship. If I'm going to be your friend for life, or if I'm going to say, you know what, I admire you. It's some little things that I need to know about you first. Now that's just for me. One of the things that when I admire someone, one of the things that you have to be, it's a must for me. Now, this is for me. I'm speaking for me. What do I know except a lot, okay? So you got to be real. You have to be in reality, this place we call reality, not this fantasy world that a lot of people live in. I've come to gather. And so you have to be real, and you have to be transparent. Because real talk, we all go through a whole bunch of stuff. We all have seen different sides of life. But the thing is, a lot of people try to hide it. And that's crazy to me. Because the thing is, how do we grow? Now, some people are private, and I respect that. I respect the privacy. And then some people it might just be for them. But some people go through grave lengths to hide who they really are. And that behooves me. It really, really does. Because again, I'm going back into the subject today is you can't always go by what you see. Just because you see somebody smiling every day and they BMW and they suits is always fly, that don't mean that they not 2 weeks away from living in that BMW with 2-3 suits that they can fit in that little bitty car that they got. You get what I'm saying? Just because someone looks sad all the time, it doesn't mean they're just ungrateful and they want more, and they're just not greedy individuals who have everything already. You see? So you can't always go by what you see, but yet that's all we do is go by what we see. But then we go to church on Sunday, y'all. I can't. Because what's that verse? I believe it's Hebrews, and somebody who just did really, really, just let me know. Hi, sissy, how you doing? But we say faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, right? But we only go by what we see. I can't. So what are we doing? Do you see? Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, let's look a little bit deeper today. Let's just be real. I mean, and if it's like too real for you and I said something like, I'm sorry, like, thanks for coming, you know what I'm saying? But let's be real. Yeah? Because sometimes we are even ourselves in a situation where we think that we can't see our way out of the situation, you see. So we begin to further cover ourselves up in the mess instead of allowing God, the universe, to fix it. So we begin to worry. We wake up worried. We go to bed worried because we can't see our way out of the situation. We can't, there's no way that this too shall pass. Another Bible. You see? There's no way this is going to happen because I can't what? I can't see it. Yeah? So my thing is, like, that's why you can't always go by what you see, because a lot of times it's some things that you got to learn. It's some things that you got to go through. See, I recently, not a long time ago, felt completely abandoned by all those who called themselves my family and my friends. Like, where's everybody when you need them? Where are the people to even call your phone when it is a holiday and you're in a big old state by yourself? Like, nobody's there. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, dang, it gets you get to thinking a little bit. Like, dang, like, do I really have anybody here? Okay, but see, that's what I see. That's what I see, and that's what I felt. Let's just be real, okay? But sometimes you got to feel alone for a minute so you can understand your own power and your own worth. And sometimes because we see it, then we get mad and we're bitter at people and we feel in some type of way. And a lot of times it had to happen that way for you to see you, for you to be proud of you, for you to know that you are enough, for you to know that you make sense to yourself. You don't have to make sense to anybody else because nobody else is you and you're not anybody else. For you to understand that you don't have to prove anything to anybody. You are here as a vessel for God to be used by the world for whatever it is He sees fits. But a lot of times we have to feel alone in order to even acknowledge Him, to acknowledge yourself. Because you see, we get so busy in life that a lot of times people run from themselves, and they never truly find who they are. They never really truly, because they become enwhelmed in their own demise after a while, you see. So the thing is, and I strongly believe that and more and more and more, just because of recent things, like for me, you can't always go by what you see. You can't. People go by what they see, but then you go to church on Sunday and say, the good book says, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, right? But, so when we gonna believe that then? I'm just asking. It just trips me out. And I'm not, and y'all check this out. Like I said, if you've never been here before, I'm talking about me. So I'm not even, so if the shoe fit, put it on and take it around the block a couple times. It's free. You feel me? But I'm saying even me, when I sit up and I'm worried about things, or I'm like, how I can't even see. Y'all don't even know, but one day I'm gonna tell you. One day I'm gonna tell you. But it's certain things that I don't even see. And then this is the thing. I don't know. Those of you who are visionaries, those of you who we all have special assignments by God, because if we're alive, then our assignment isn't over and we have something to do. And that might be you're a janitor at a store and you need to smile at somebody at this appointed day and time so they won't kill themselves and they can have children and then birth. You understand? I mean, so it can get real deep. And it's so I won't say that one person's gift is better than the other, but some of us has a really special calling and a really a different kind of gifting, if you will. I'm one of those people. Okay? So if you're like me and you see things way where you're going to be, you've always seen where you're going to be, but you have no idea how am I going to get here from there to here? How is this? When you see things and when you feel things and when you're intuitive, you see, and it begins to be a blessing and a curse, because you see it, but you're not there. So then you begin to worry. You begin to fret because things seem to fall apart. You don't know what's going on and you don't see an out. Sometimes that's the deal, y'all. Sometimes you're not supposed to see it because you're being groomed for something else. Something much better than what you think you need or want at that time. Those friends that you thought wanted to call you, maybe you really don't. That guy or girl that you think you really, really want and you really, really like them, maybe you're worth a lot more. So, I think a lot. And I ask myself these questions a lot, like, why did this happen, or why did that happen, or do you know what I'm saying? And why? Because we miss a lot of stuff looking for the things that we see. So I began, and it's just me, it's just my opinion, it's just what I do. You do what you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm telling you what I do and my epiphany, okay? So what I began to focus on now, at this new revelation, at this new time in my life, at this I think a phoenix stage, a metamorphosis, if you will, for me, I'm looking at the things that I cannot see. I'm beginning to meditate on the things that I cannot see. Because the things that you can see will mess you up sometime. They'll mess you up sometime. Because you begin to be fixated on that. The things in which that you can see. And that'll mess you up. Because you don't have a vision for nothing. You see it because it's already done. See, I got goosebumps. This is real. And I'm not saying that because like I give myself goosebumps. I mean, sometimes. But it's just the spirit that flows through me. So what I'm saying is to you is like real. It's from, and that's why when I come on here, I have to be right. So I can deliver what I'm supposed to say to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, begin to focus on the things that you can't see. The things that you really want. And don't focus on the things that are. Yes, it's true. But if it's already true, then don't give it even more power by focusing on the things that in which you can't change at that time and space. Then let it happen. A lot of people get stuck for the rest of their lives, and they're stuck, and I know it, I see it, I feel it, I know it, because they're stuck on what they see, and so they spend their lives stuck on what they see instead of focusing, because so all the power goes there. All of your power goes to what you see. Instead of saying, okay, there's nothing I can do about this or that right now, so I'm going to focus on the things that I want and the things that I don't see, and let this work itself out, because it will, it always does. You focusing on it isn't helping the situation at all. It just makes sense to me. I mean, what do I know except a lot, right? So, like, yeah. You know, I just wanted to, you know, throw that out there. I wanted to throw that out there. I wanted you guys to know that you can't always focus on what you see. You know, and to bring it back to my, you know, I have a workshop this weekend, and it's seats available still. And if you just want to come and you can't afford it, tell me. You can come. Like, I want you to get the information. If you can pay for it and you just don't want to pay for it, guess what? You can come too. It's because I'm like that. It's okay, because I know that the information, because see what happened was, for me and my voice, it was what I didn't see. See, a lot of y'all is what you don't see too, that it gets you. See, you can flip that around too, because you know, like for example, because I'm gonna give you an example, because that's what I do, right? Okay, so for example, we don't see that diabetes forming in our you know what I'm saying, because we don't see it. So we just keep eating all the wrong things and then we pass it on to our children and all that, and we don't see all the damage that it's doing. We don't see it, so it's out of sight, out of mind, right? So we don't realize that if we don't move around, like, we're getting older, we don't get younger. Time doesn't go backwards, you see. So if you don't move around and move, not saying you got to like be a crazy aspiring bodybuilder like I would like to be. I'm saying if you don't move around, you begin to get stiff and you can't move and you can't walk and stuff, and then you wonder why when you're 50, sometimes 30, it just depends, because you're not moving, but you don't see it, and so it's out of sight, out of mind. My problem was I didn't see the damage that I was causing to my voice. It was out of sight, out of mind. So I was screaming. I wasn't I had no knowledge of vocal health, even though I had 2 degrees in voice. So I know, anyway, so, and so it was what I didn't see that was my demise. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of times we need to flip that thing around too. So it's a lot of thinking, you see. I think we need to do a lot more thinking than we do. And I think we need to take our time a lot more than we do too. With each other, in our relationships, in our just in our everyday life, because it's so much information coming at us all the time, 24 hours a day. I mean, it's crazy, right? And then we have life, and then we have children, and then we have a spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend, and then we have friends, and then we have all these events and workshops and stuff coming up. It's so much information coming out. If we don't take the time to sit down and process our lives and our days and our moments, then what are we doing it for? To just say you did all the workshops, or to just say that I have all the degrees, or to just say I did, for what? For who? What? Why? Do you see what I'm saying? If you're gonna miss it, then why are you doing it? Slow down and enjoy, experience life. Digest the information that you're getting, and some digest it slower than others. So what? Nobody's here to judge you. I mean, we are, because that's what we do, but screw them. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to slow down. And I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me, I'm talking for me, I'm talking to me. Because I watch these things sometimes 3 and 4 times for me. Okay? So, just in case y'all see and think I'm like, just, now she talking to me. I'm not. I'm talking to me. Okay? And it's just, you know. So, you got to stop and reflect. I'm not saying it takes a long time, but dang it, do it. And once you do it, it gets better and better, and it gets easier and easier. But if you're not going to take the time to think about who you met today, who made you smile today, what did I say on this live today? that really resonated with you, stop for a minute and think about it. Process it. Feel it. Take it. Run with it. Grow with it. Because if you're just here not to even reflect on it, then leave. Like, I love you and I love your presence, but I come and I give of myself. This isn't always easy for me to do, because it's very transparent, and we don't live in a transparent world because people really just don't do that. But I do. And it takes a lot sometimes to just give of myself. Whether you understand that or not is not my problem. But if you're going to be here, I want you all to really think about why. And if I said one thing, why did it tickle you? Why did you come back from last week? Or why didn't you come back from last week? Like, or it doesn't even have to be about me. I'm talking about your life and where you spend your time and how you grow. That's what I'm talking about. Think about that. What did I do with my day today? Here it is. I've been up for 9 hours. What have you done? Who have you passed? Did you pass a fragrance that you really like? Did you pass a new scent that you really, really like? Because some people can't smell. Did you taste something that you really, really like today? Because some people can't taste. The sky changed about 6 times today already. I'm a lover of the painter of the sky. And I love nature. So I watch the sky all day long. And it changed 6 times today. Did you see that? Because some people can't see. So, like I said, just take the time to think about the wonderful things that you get to experience every day. Because somebody didn't wake up. Somebody won't get tomorrow to think about it. You can't keep just going and just adding stuff, because what are you doing it for? You got to stop and realize what you're doing it for, so you can really, really, really live out your destiny and fulfill your purpose. You know, it's so important. It's so important, you guys. So, like I said, if you are going to spend your time somewhere, whether you're flipping through Instagram, why did you stop on that picture? Why did you take your 1 minute to watch? I like to watch, she does the Bonnet Chronicles. Ooh, she's so much like me. I love her. She cracks me up. But anyways, so why did you take the 5 minutes to do that? Do you know what I'm saying? We really, really have to start, because like I said, we have a job to do. We're not here just to do what we want to do. We have a job to do. We have an assignment. All of us. Each and every one of us. And it's our job to find out what that assignment is, and to do that assignment to the best of our ability. Period. Period. It's not to do it to make money. It's not to do it to gain fans or likes or shares. Because most people ain't going to do that anyway. And if you're doing it for that, you're doing it for the wrong reason. Why are you doing what you do? And like I said, if you're going to do whatever you do it to the very best of your ability. And you learn everything about that thing inside and out. Don't be half. Don't do that. Don't be disrespectful to yourself. Forget the other people. I'm talking about you. So, I'm going to go on that note. But I still have, I still have seats for the Sound of Success. The workshop is $199, you guys. Some of you guys pay that for someone to do your makeup, something you're going to wipe off your face, okay? This workshop was from my personal experience of having vocal health issues, and it's priceless what I have to tell you. Because when I tell you that I am $485,000 in debt for just like my voice, my degrees, my vocal surgeries, my what do you call it? Recovery took 3 years. So if you have that like laying around, like go ahead. Like I'm not saying I do. They're calling me every day. Oh my God, sometimes 10 times seems like. But it's priceless. And if you call yourself using your voice for a living, It's things that you need to know. Period, you guys. And I used to be like, ain't nobody gonna tell me how to talk. I was ignorant too. Because I ain't do, like, I talk every day. I'm fine. Such and such is fine. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't realize I was playing Russian roulette with my voice every day until my voice was gone. So if you call yourself any kind of vocal professional of anything, like, congratulations. But I got some stuff that I know you need to know. It's not for me. So you please don't consider it for me. Consider it for you and for your voice, because I know what I'm talking about. And I know that most people that are speaking, except the ones that are really high up, they all know, and they come in with vocal coaches like in the gate, but that we don't know as a community of vocal health users, as a community of people that use their voices for a living. If you value it at all, you're in an Oklahoma City area, just come. Like, come to the workshop. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. If you can't afford it, or you don't even want to pay, because some of y'all just don't want to pay, because I'm not paying that, but that's okay. Go buy a pair of shoes with that. You can come to the workshop for free, because it's like that. Because it's that important that you know about your voice, and I'm that passionate about it that I'm willing to just come on to the workshop. I'm fine with that. 911 West Britton Road. Just let me know if that's what you want to do. It's no problem. I just need to know that you're coming, and come on, bring a friend. Fine with me. Okay? So, anyways, you guys, I really appreciate y'all being here. Like, y'all presence means so much to me. My YouTube link, I'm leaving Facebook. So, my last week with Random Wednesday here will be next week. And, like, I love each and every one of you. And I would love, like, I really appreciate, and I didn't because I was upset at first. And this is the kind of thing I was talking about. I was pissed off. I'm like, why did only 5 people just hit the link to, like, the YouTube channel? Like, it's just a link. And it really made me upset. It made me so upset that I didn't even acknowledge the 5 people that did. I didn't even count them. Because it's like, how come everybody just did, you know what I'm saying? And I missed it. I missed it. Because I didn't appreciate the 5 people who did. And ain't nobody like this since. And it's my fault. It's my fault. Because I didn't appreciate. And that's all I'm saying, y'all. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, nobody's perfect. But let's grow here, people. Okay? Let's grow. And let's help each other to grow. Instead of trying to keep each other in the same mentality in which we used to be in. Let's not do that, okay? You can't always go by what you see.